What's up, Fragrant World? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. You've probably seen me wearing this shirt in this room in a previous video. It's because I'm shooting a ton of videos all in the same day. Things are really busy for me, so I'm trying to get things done all at once, trying to consolidate and be very efficient with my time. So today's the first installment of 4 that you'll see, talking about the newest fragrances from the house of Parfums. You've already heard me talk about them or allude to them in previous video, and if you missed that video, you can check it out here. This was some of my favorite fragrances currently blowing my mind, and one of them, actually the one I'm about to talk about, was the one on that list. We're going to talk a little bit more in depth about it, but I'm going to try to keep these videos relatively short so they don't take up too much of your time. I want to give a little bit of dedicated love to each fragrance in this collection because I really do love them. Now, if you didn't know, the originator of this Parfum Cologne collection from Parfums was started by this one, Elysium. Elysium is what I like to call it, but I think it's called Elysium. Released in 2017. I did review this a couple years ago. You can search the channel and check it out. I love this fragrance. This is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection in terms of fresh, easy to wear, and versatile scents, but still very elegant. This is probably my most versatile fragrance. I can wear this anywhere, and I've worn it a lot. You can't tell, but there's a good little dent in this bottle. So that's Elysium. This is the originator. And you're gonna see that all the fragrances in this collection share the same bottle design, but they come in some beautiful color variety. And this first one up, you'll see, actually, let me just show you here the presentation. They come in these wonderful boxes, and it, has the name of the house. And what Roger has done is taken 4 of his most popular fragrances for men, and he's turned them into Parfum Cologne concentrations. What that means is it's kind of a hybrid concentration. It's an eau de parfum in terms of lasting power and potency of the base notes, enhancing the top notes, but it's a cologne in terms of it's on the lighter side. It's kind of transparent. They're all kind of fresh and aromatic in a way, but they do have some heft to them, and they do last, and they create a beautiful sillage around you and scent bubble. And this is Scandal. This is no stranger to that, what I just described. This is going to have an aura to it, as with all of these fragrances. Again, I'll touch on the others in future videos, but this, we're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. This is a beautiful fougere scent. It's fresh. It has a dryness to it. It's kind of creamy. It's very herbal and a little bit sweet. There's some spice to it. There's a lot of notes in this fragrance, as with all of these fragrances in this collection. There's a lot of complexity to these note breakdowns, but to put it simply, what I get off the top is a combination of these citric quality notes like bergamot, lemon, petitgrain. Petitgrain comes from the orange tree. Mostly lemon, very lemony up top, very bright and zingy, and again, citrusy. It dries down into a floral heart, lots of different florals that provide some smoothness and some sweetness. Violet, jasmine, rose de maille, I think, is in there, maybe even lily of the valley. So it does have this kind of earthy floral nature to it, especially from that jasmine and the lily, which can be kind of on the indolic side depending on how they're used. It adds a creaminess to it, and it does have a bit of sweetness as it dries into the base. Lots of base notes here, lots of woods like sandalwood. There might even be cedar in there. There's spices like nutmeg. There's moss in there. But mostly what I get here is the tonka bean, and there's some vetiver as well. So it's kind of this classic fougere genre. It smells a little bit classic as well. Kind of almost old school, but not really. It's still very modern. Anyone can wear this as long as you like to smell classy. I put this on, and again, I feel super classy. I feel ready to go out, dress nice in a suit. Mainly in the daytime is when I would wear this, but you could wear this anytime, honestly. You could wear this at any time. This could be a signature scent. Scandal is a wonderful fragrance. I'm really happy to have it. And I did forget to mention, this was sent to me by the house for review, but You know me, my opinions are my own, and my opinions on this fragrance are thumbs up. This is fantastic. It's been a long time since I smelled the original, so I can't really compare them, as well as the rest of the fragrances that I discussed in the line. I haven't really spent a lot of time with the originals, but these Parfum Cologne versions, these are knockouts. And look out for them when they come out, maybe look into sampling them when they are available. So that is Scandal from the house of Raja Parfums. Again, this is the Parfum Cologne version. At the time that this video is being aired, I don't think these fragrances will be available yet, but if they do, even after the fact, I'll leave a link down in the description where you can check them out. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.